Hello, I'm Michael Jack, your host for International Mystery, and tonight from Finland is Ride Part 4, and that is episodes 7 and 8. No, I'm not going to explain about how we double them up again. I'll just say that those of you who say, gee, where did we leave off? Well, you know what? I'm not summarizing anymore. Just a little housekeeping so that you remember. On my blog and on the website, the mystery page, will be synopses of the previous episodes so that if you're completely lost or, download them, take a look, and then some capsule bios of various people. If you missed an episode, you lost a train of thought, whatever. And don't despair, because the interweavings here are so darn complex. For what it's worth, I saw things the second time I watched it, and no, I haven't always watched it at normal speed. But I mean, the times I've skimmed through like you would skim through a book, this is what I do. And a third time I skimmed through and I saw things, I said, oh, wait a minute, that's the same guy as, for instance, I'm going to mention in passing, at one point there's going to be a government meeting and you're going to see a little bald guy with glasses, kind of geeky, and he's kind of a yes man. You say, gee, is he kind of familiar? Well, he was in Sun Mun's sex shop way back when, and he was asking for something, and Sun Mun kept saying, oh, we're out of it. Hey, can we get some more of that? Just the kind of thing you don't want to hear when you're asking about something embarrassing. Okay, so there's a linkage. Here's going to be another little linkage, by the way. But this one is going to be disposed of kind of fast, because they're going to mention somebody named Virtanen. And he's going to be somebody who's doing something nasty to a nice person, and then he's going to get his comeuppance within the space of just these 2 episodes. Interesting, in passing, he has a small part, he's a rotten villain, and then he starred either before or after this as Sibelius in a very popular film. A little bit of housekeeping. At one point they're going to say he's singing the Internationale. And what is that? That's kind of like the theme song of the socialist movement. Doesn't mean he's a communist, but you get the idea. Also, you've been noticing perhaps throughout that Ride never says yes. He always says nimpa, and which we subtitle as right. There is a word for yes, but such was the impact of this series in Finland that after a while, people stopped saying yes and they kept saying nimpa just like he does. I don't pronounce it, all the Finns say, you're close, but you don't quite. You will hear it, listen when he says right, and you will hear it for yourself. Well, also you'll notice that I said this is the coldest. The seasons are starting to change, and that's because they actually filmed it from January to July. They took, I think 2 or 3 weeks off. They went 5 days a week. In other words, a realistic schedule, but they filmed it over the normal period of time that this actually takes place, because it does start in the winter, and when you get to the end, it's gonna be summer with a vengeance. And so, in a sense, presumably they filmed in sequence, chronologically, which is rather unusual. Now, you can see there's lots of people here. There's lots of details. Super production, well, it's big for Finland. What did it cost? $1.5 million. Scary, huh? Now let's see Ride.